Hi everyone, it's Jock's Girl. It is February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day. Hopefully everybody had a good day yesterday. I traveled from California to Utah and I'm still a little bit off, just slightly. I worked the night before, because I like working the night before the holiday, and so that way when it turns midnight, it's a holiday. That's just my thing. We didn't have any Valentine babies born from midnight on. There was a scheduled C-section, and some of the nurses are like, why would you schedule your C-section on a holiday? I don't know, some people do. Anyways, I figured in this video, hopefully I'll be able to have enough time. I will show you where I am in, I guess, all my projects. I could do that. And then also show you all the stuff I found at the thrift store. I've been to a couple of thrift stores. This is not just one thrift store. I just put those all into one bag. In fact, I'm looking over here and I'm finding more stuff. Yeah. People must be starting their spring cleaning, and I'm just like, God, I need it. My door is open. I think I'm going to shut my door. Hold on one moment. Okay. I can hear the furnace is kicked on. It's kind of cold here where I am. No snow predicted. There was snow predicted for Sunday, which is tomorrow, and then I'm not seeing it anymore. And I don't know, my husband said it was moved to Monday, so I don't know. May get some snow or may not. Okay, so let me get started with my cross stitch. I haven't spent a whole lot of time cross stitching. I could have spent more time doing it, but I haven't. Well, it was windy outside, and I was outside with my dog, and so knocked all the curls out of my hair. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, I just haven't spent a whole lot of time stitching. I've been working on other stuff, like genealogy, and just trying to get some other scrapbooking in and stuff like that. But anyways, let's talk about cross stitch. So let me show you where I am in my projects. I am working on gathering honey for like the last million years. And this is gathering honey. In case you didn't know, there's a little note to myself. I did not work on it this Sunday. I don't know if I stitched at all. Can't remember, but anyways, it doesn't matter. If I did, it was on Yo Ho Ho Santa. What did I do with it? Everything's like in this tote. Oh, here it is. Oh my goodness. Is it in here? Is it in here? Yeah, look at this bag. It says, carry me into the weekend. My daughter and I had the best laugh. This dog reminds me of my Dutch Shepherd. And because I love my dog so much, this woman's giving the dog a hug, or this coyote a hug, and I'm just like, and then I started laughing. My daughter and I started laughing because she's naked. And I cannot imagine me riding my dog naked. But I guess if I was just bearing my soul and I needed her to carry me into the weekend, I don't know. Oh, here it is. This is how I've wrapped it up since. To bring it here. Okay. This is where I am. Yeah. There you go. You can see it. So I've been focusing on this area here. I made some sort of mistake in this leaf. Well, I know what it is. I figured it out. Oops. Sorry about that. I figured it out. There was supposed to be a gap somewhere in here, and I didn't do it. So then I just had to make it up because I needed it to fit with this frame, and then to fit with the rest of the frame that's going to be up here because it's like a double-sided frame. So that's where I am with that. And yes, Jane, look, I put my stuff in there. I've had this forever, and I've got some of the, like the current colors that I'm using. And the scissors from Karen with the fob. So that is in there, and I like to rotate my stuff. You know, every now and then I switch it and do other things. Put it in different bags or fold it up different ways. I will not waste your time with folding that all back up. I'll do that later. My next project I've been working on, I refer to it as my Danish flowers. And this is from Denmark, from Jane. The Danish flag up there. And this one, I love the colors of this one. I gotta figure out which way it goes. I think it's this way. And that's where I am on that. This lighting's kind of dark, huh? It's late at night. I don't know if that helps. Oh man, my dog is at the door. Hold on, Rogue. So that's where I am with that. Let me let my dog in, otherwise she will cry. She's gonna get into my stuff. Oh, goodness. Come on. Oh, you brought me a toy. Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Oh, no, hold on. Okay, so that one, then I'm working on, this is from Stitching Michaela. This was the pattern I was looking for forever, Seashore Sampler. And I finished this one, and I started working on this one the other night. They are. And if you follow me on Instagram, I was talking about how I used two different pinks in there. I can't see it. The numbers are so close. They're just, you know, one number away from the other. So I found that interesting that those were the ones she chose, but I mean, in a way I can kind of see it. And then there was a mistake somewhere in there. I think the coloring got off, but it was too hard for me to distinguish between the two, so I figured it's okay. It is truly okay. And I'll put that away afterwards. She's looking at my stuff. Oh, I thought she was going to go grab it. Okay. Then... Yo-ho-ho Santa. This is the one I am trying to work on. This is my Saturday piece. My Saturday is my holiday one, and I really wish I could get more of this done, but I don't know how much I'll get done tonight. So I completely finished this yo. And then now I need to work on all these and then put in all the details. So Miss Santa, yes ma'am, where are you? It's time to throw the ball. I added this sparkly, it was like a sparkly ribbon. And so that is what I did, the candy cane hook and his peg leg. And then I used a silver sparkly floss for his belt buckle. I wanted a silver belt buckle. The original color was a gold color, but it wasn't sparkly. And I could have used gold, and I thought about it, and it would have went nicely, but I decided I wanted to do silver. So I did silver. So that was it was DMC 5283 was the silver for Santa's belt. And this is that ribbon stuff. It's a metallic ribbon. I don't know. Yeah, so you could see how it's flat and fat, but it worked. At least I think so. So I'm looking forward to getting to that part of the back stitch. Come here, come say hi. Come here. Yes, say hi. All right, you're stepping on my stuff. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the back stitch, to the peg leg and stuff to really get that definition. And then I'm thinking about, you can get a charm to go on there. It's a map, but I'm thinking about adding a bead. Oh, goodness, I'm trying to get out of this little baggie here. So I have this heart that I can use that has gold and red, simple sides. Or I think this is what I'm going to use instead, is this little red heart bead. On the back side it has like this funky color, probably to make this side shine, but I really don't see anything different from it, but I'm going to make it kind of dangle. Oh, you're awfully close to my stitching stuff down there, ma'am. Pick that up before it gets ruined. Ruined. All right, so that's that. That's all the stitching stuff I have right now. Brenda from, oh goodness, what is it? The title of her name, I love the title of her name, and then I always get it mixed up in my head. Handwork? Crafts? Oh, I can't remember. Brenda, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, but anyways, Brenda, you're in Utah, you're north of me, and someday I hope to meet you and your daughters. But anyways, she is going to be working on a project where it's like leading up to Easter. I think it's like for 40 days. She's going to stitch on this piece that's absolutely stunning. It's of Jesus Christ. I love that piece. There's like big pictures, like you can buy the portrait of it. There's a portrait that I would love to have. In fact, I was at Deseret Books today, and I was looking for it, and I found the painting that I want. It's just out of my price range right now. Someday I'm gonna have it, but Jesus is looking out to the Sea of Galilee, and it's by what is it called? Oh, now I don't remember, but it was by Liz Swindle. I'm so bad with names right now. Hold on. Liz Lemon Swindle, I think was her name. Let's see. Liz Lemon Swindle. And I can't remember the name of the portrait. Let me see if I can find it here. I'll show you guys what the one I would want. Oh, she has several that I love. The only one, come and see. No. Was it Come Unto Me? Let me see. Maybe Come to Me. Let me see if I can find it really quick. I can't remember if that was the name of it. Rogue, I'm sure nobody appreciates that. Squeaking. I'll have to find it and talk about it another time because that's not it. Oh, is it Come Follow Me? Yes, this is the one. This is the one I want. This is the one I want. And it's just out of my price range right now. But, you know, Brenda was mentioning to me that I could have somebody make this pattern. I'm thinking, look at all that blue from the water. I believe it's a Sea of Galilee. Oh, I love it though. Yeah, that's the one I want. I want to hang, but I want to get this and I want to hang it in my sitting room. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, there's a couple of them that I really love. Yeah. Anyway, for now it's on my price range. Okay, so I've been going to the thrift store. Dog, she just like climbed all over my stuff. I've been going to the thrift stores, and one of the things I didn't show you in my other one, you guys, some of you guys might not care, some of you might, but I picked up, oh, I did show this to you guys, because I talked about that I thought it was dark blue and it's black. Never mind. Okay, I'll show you guys the rest of the stuff. So I'm just going to take it out in different order. I'll try to remember where it came from, but you guys didn't, that part doesn't really matter. These two things, though, came from my mother. She lives in Arizona, and my stepfather came to visit, and so he brought these to visit. He brought these to me, so I just got these. So it's like a tea towel, fingertip towel, sorry, Rogue. So some cute stuff in there, little pumpkins and the witch. And I really don't care for these little towels much. I have them, I've used them, I've stitched on them. I like the bigger ones, but I guess these are perfect for like to put out as guest towels, maybe, or whatever. Anyway, I'll end up doing something like that, I'm sure, and then probably use the patterns for different things. She also sent me this one. I am not that huge of a Precious Moments fan, but there are some pictures in here that I like. And I don't know if I might even have this one, I'm not sure. And if I do, then I've got an extra copy. But I really like this little boy here eating his watermelon. So I would, if I would pick out something I want to do him, I want to stitch him, because that just didn't sound right. And I want to stitch up these Native American children, and probably not put the wording in them. And I'm thinking I might be able to put them on like an Afghan. So there was those ones. And then I actually had picked up one of these from my thrift store. So if I can fit this onto an Afghan, I can put it all on there. We'll see. All right. Okay. Sorry. So the last 2 weeks, last week. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think someone had passed on, and a lot of their stuff went to the thrift store in California, as the stuff does, and stuff has been trickling out. And usually when I see that stuff kind of starting to trickle out, I figure there's probably a lot of it, and there's going to trickle a lot of it out, occasionally, daily, whatever. And I try to get to the thrift store like every day or every couple of days, and I just haven't. So I can imagine what I've missed out on. But look what I found, okay? Fabric. This one here is Irish linen. In the tube, I paid $2. And then some Blue Ada. It's a 14 count. And $2. And then this one was $2, and it's labeled, the name is Tea, and it's also linen. I got those. And then on a different, like the next day that I went, I found this linen for $2. I found a floss box, so I bet there's floss somewhere, excuse me. I have grapefruit juice. This is from my house. We have grapefruits growing in our tree. And so we squeeze them and then we'll freeze the juice. What now? Brown cow. So a nice floss box. And I paid $1 for it. This looks like linen. Yeah, it's a pink linen. There you go. It's about true to color right there. Some country linen, $2. And another one. This one here is like kind of like a grass, not a grass green, but like, I don't know, like we call that wild grass or sweet grass. Oh, they might have a, oh, it's named water lily, and it was made in, I think, yeah, in Denmark. Look at that. How fun. Yeah, this one. So anyways, those two. There wasn't more than that. I didn't want you to think that I had like 3 or 4. No, that's all. And then I picked up this little, probably was a freebie. So he's cute to stitch, 50 cents. And picked up this one for 50 cents. I picked up another one of these. So this says Christmas warms the heart, but I didn't get it for the pattern. I wanted the frame. So that, and then this one. I love the free gifts. Sometimes they're pretty cool. And I've been thinking about making a pin cushion. It's funny because I literally was thinking about making a pin cushion. I want a few more to change out during the seasons because the one I currently use is a pumpkin, and I'm kind of tired of looking at the pumpkin. So I need to make that one. And then found some light blue fabric. This is a 22 count. It's Weigart. And then here's a piece of green. There you go. Adhesive tape, and a hoop. I couldn't do the name. I was thinking about this one here for a finish. And then I'm down at the end of my bag. $2. This says it's a pattern for rug hooking. I don't want the pattern. What I wanted is this fabric, and it would probably be like, I'm thinking maybe a 10 count. So pretty big, but I thought. Jane in Denmark, Jane Nielsen, who's a YouTuber, she made this Santa, this countdown Santa, and it was on a big piece of fabric. And so that's not what I want mine for. I don't want a big countdown Santa, but I thought if I can figure out what I want that's huge, I want to do that. So that's all the stuff that came out of that bag. Today I went cross-stitching. I went shopping. And I found this magazine. There was a lot of magazines, and someone had just contacted me regarding the Gathering Honey magazine and wanted to know if I still had that because she's looking for a piece. There was even, I found today like the second part to like the Amish life, the Amish life pattern that's in there. And if I had known that and had seen it, I would have picked it up for her because they only charge 25 cents, but this thrift store isn't open. These ones are only open Thursday through Saturday. And so being that it's Saturday, I won't be here again for another month. And if it's still there and she wants it, maybe I can get it for her. I don't know. So anyways, if you're watching this video now, just know I responded to you on that video. I still have that magazine, and I wouldn't mind taking that Amish life pattern out and mailing it to you for free. so let me know, okay? This one I picked up because it has this horse. It's supposed to be like a weather vane, so you have your west, south, east, and no, is it? I'm looking at this upside down. North, south, east, and west. West, south, east. Wait, no, it's north, south, east, west. Sorry, I have dyslexia, and looking at stuff sometimes from the side or whatever, I'm looking at it. To me, it looked like it was upside down, but not really. And anyway, I thought that one's cute too. Anyways, this is the Better Homes and Gardens, September, October 91. So I just want it for that one. Just that one. Cross stitch and needlework. And there was a lot of cute ones in here actually, so I can't, they probably, oh, they had a 2014 collectible ornament series. And so I thought, oh, it might stitch up maybe that one. I don't know. There was, oh, this is the reason why I got it. I like this. That one. Santa and his reindeer. So that's the reason why I picked up this one. There's also that Christmas Village, and there's a lot of cute woodland creatures, a lot of cute stuff in here. Anyways, I'm not going to do a flip through of that right now. I always tell you guys I'll do a flip through later. I figure maybe when I get to that project in there. This one here is Country Stitching. No, Country Stitch. Country Stitch. And this is why I got it. This is sweet. This little baby chick. I thought she was sweet. The bunny is sweet. The cat. And that goose. But that's the reason why I picked up this whole magazine. But it was worth 25 cents. There's a lot of really pretty stuff in here. Very country themed. There's some angels and a welcome sign for Taryn. And I like to, you know, I take notice of when there's a man or a boy, you know, in the stitching because they're not as common. So, you know, especially mothers who like to stitch for their sons. He's cute. He's bringing home the Christmas tree. Or for their husbands or sweethearts or their dad. I also like to take notice of the African American ones because those are far and few behind, you know. I mean, I don't see too many of them. I did have access to some, and I passed them along because I'm hoping that, you know, the right person will get them. They were so cute, but those are also hard to find, and I have yet to find very many that are Asian. But I'm always looking for them. So if you are making these things, maybe it's something you want to include in your designs. Noah's Ark. I don't know if I'll ever do it, but I did see this in their Better Homes and Gardens, one of their Christmas books. And the store was charging, I think, like $2.50 for the book. And I almost bought it, but then because I had bought the other ones, I had bought like 4 or 5 other ones. I just thought, oh, I don't know, because I don't know if this is one I'll stitch. Only because it's so big. But when I saw that they did these kind of things with it, I kind of just, I thought, well, if I see it there again. But then they put their Christmas stuff away, and that was that. So they either sold it or they got all put away. And I have a feeling they put all those things away because there was like piles and piles of like Christmas cross-stitch books. I can't imagine that they sold, but I don't know. So after I thought about that, I'm like, yeah, that would have been a good idea. So when I found it in this magazine, I thought, I'll bring it home because this is easier for me to store because it's so small. This one, oh, they covered the date on this one. They do that. They put the tag right there. This was November, December 1992. I'm telling you, my dyslexia is really, I'm having issues with that today. I think that's it. Oh, one last thing. I saved the stitches. So this one I paid $3 for, and it looks like it has a stain on it, and I haven't tried to get it out yet. But I picked up this. And the person's initials, oh, they're somewhere. Where did I see them? Oh, they're not on this one. Oh, yes, they are, right here. MC. This is her. Hers are his back. Very neat. But yeah, it looks like it probably did get some stain on it because it's coming through the other side. So the stain, it's like, maybe you guys can see that. It's like here and here, here. So I'm wondering, that might come out, might not. This is not like something that I'm drawn to, you know, aesthetically wise, like this. I mean, it's like that primitive look that a lot of people are just crazy for. So this one might end up being a giveaway someday. I don't know. Let me know if you guys are interested in receiving something like that. I think it's beautiful, and for $3, I just couldn't leave it. I don't know. I just thought, oh, it's so cute. It's got the two little sheep. Look right here. 3 sheep. I think there's 3 actually. And then I got this one. So, and also by MC. Very nicely stitched, right? And you can tell that she does the Danish method for the most part. And then she probably went from the bottom up, I'm thinking, because I know sometimes when I do, then I end up not, I don't know. And she did some of the Danish stitch in here, and then English style. And yeah, there's a certain way that you can stitch, and so that way when it's reversed, it's like exactly the same. It looks like she kind of used that method here. So very interesting, very nice. So I don't know. He might be one that I keep, but then again, maybe he might be a giveaway someday. He was only $1. Sad. We put so much love and time into these things, and then they go to the thrift store for $3 or $1. It's like, can you imagine, especially like how much these patterns cost, or people going crazy over it, and I need that pattern and such. And I know that's the primitive cuties that everyone, not everyone, but a lot of you guys like. So anyways, I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. I don't think I'm sick. I think I'm just had a long day. Didn't sleep a lot yesterday. And then we got to Utah, and I took a brief nap, and then I had to get up and go to my hair appointment this morning, and then just been kind of running around in town because it's fun to be here. And then I took a nap for 2 hours, and the wind is blowing, and it's kind of cold, and Evelyn and Dan are watching Cool Runnings. My daughter, I don't think, has ever watched that movie. She may have, maybe when she was real little, but so they're watching it now, and they're having a blast. So I'm going to get back to some stitching. I'm going to pick up my mess that's here now. So you guys take care, and I hope that your coming up week is fantastic, and I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye.